So I had this bizarre ideation on there being a secret evil organization beyond everyone's comprehension that in space-time manipulation and powers along those lines. What if in Marvel, this union of evil beyond the awareness of everything else would have reality shifters blocking people's minds from perceiving their existence as true authoritative rulers of the existing timelines? I was having some thoughts on what Doctor Strange Nexus of Darkness could be, and wondered what if there was a reason Doctor Strange was evil. And then I started to think, what if all variants had another type of reason for existing in this type of way, in this way? So we're going to briefly explore some characters and entities who would be capable, but maybe even Marvel themselves would come up with something new, like an atlas of their universe, holding up a veil of protection, casting some sort of dimensional wall from ever allowing other beings from crossing the understanding to perceive the nature of their existing. Here are some of those characters. Cosmic entities, beings such as eternity, infinity, death, and oblivion are abstract, nigh omnipotent entities who embody the fundamental forces of the universe, including time and space, and operate on a scale far beyond mortal comprehension. The Time Variance Authority, TVA. This bureaucratic agency monitors and regulates all realities and timelines to prevent temporal anomalies, positioning them as objective enforcers of time rather than a secret evil union, though their methods can be ruthless or seem ruthless. Kang the Conqueror, Immortus, a time-traveling supervillain, Nathaniel Richards, with a genius intellect and advanced technology that allows him to traverse and conquer different timelines. He has created the Council of Kangs, a group of his variants, to eliminate inferior versions and assert dominance over the multiverse. Doctor Strange. As Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange has wielded the Eye of Agamotto, which housed the Time Stone in the MCU, and has extensive knowledge of space and time manipulation through magic. Scarlet Witch. Wanda Maximoff possesses potential reality warping abilities, which can influence and alter events and existence on a fundamental level, blurring the lines of what is real. Franklin Richards, an Omega-level mutant with the power to reshape reality on a cosmic scale, even creating pocket universes and altering timelines at will. The Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity with vast life force and psionic abilities, including time and space manipulation, often bonding with hosts like Jean Grey and Rachel Summers. The Secret Union of Evil concept in Marvel. While there isn't a single definitive group that precisely fits the hypothetical description, several elements from existing Marvel lore touch upon the idea. The Illuminati. This group is a clandestine organization of powerful heroes, including Doctor Strange and Reed Richards, who secretly manipulate world events to protect Earth, but they are heroes acting with a misguided sense of doing what is best, rather than an evil union. The Council of Kangs. This villainous council seeks to control time and space, but is less about secrecy from the general populace and more about the internal power struggle among Kang variants. Reality shifting and mind blocking. The idea of a group using reality shifters to block public awareness is an interesting narrative possibility. In the comics, high-level telepaths like Charles Xavier or Emma Frost can block minds, and reality warpers like Scarlet Witch or Mad Jim Jaspers can alter perception, providing the means for such a plan if a group combine these powers. The Nexus of all realities. The Nexus of all realities is a well-established concept in Marvel Comics. It is a cross-dimensional gateway in the Florida Everglades that provides a pathway to all possible realities in the multiverse, and is guarded by the character Man-Thing. A Nexus being is a rare individual character like the Scarlet Witch or Franklin Richards, who act as a focal point or anchor for the multiverse, capable of affecting probability and altering the flow of the universal time stream. The phrase Nexus of Darkness typically refers to the void or the source of the dark evil energy, often in context of null or other mystical threats rather than a formal named location or being like the Nexus of all realities. Characters with more specific powers, Manifold, has the ability to mold fabric of space-time, which allows him to teleport and manipulate spatial distortions. The Spot creates and manipulates interdimensional wormholes, which he calls spots, to warp and redirect attacks and move through space. Doctor Strange, in various storylines, has demonstrated abilities to manipulate space-time through his magical abilities, such as sealing rifts across different universes.